of Xiulan. Opening scene, animation live. The rain was relentless, mirroring the storm in Xiulan's heart. Her elegant home, once a sanctuary, now felt like a cage of cold marble and betrayal. Her husband, Xiulan, had finally admitted the truth, his voice flat as the contract he'd already prepared. "It's a clean break," Xiulan said, stepping closer. "Don't be dramatic. Mixia and I are meant to be. This whole life was just a chapter closing." His words were a knife, but the look in his eyes, utter contempt, was the poison. Xiulan turned, her face a mask of porcelain calm that belied the fury in her soul. "This life," she whispered, "is not yours to simply close." She threw a delicate jade carving, a wedding gift, at the wall, shattering the silence and the calm. The argument became a torrent, escalating from bitter words to desperate shove, a moment of madness, a flash of greed in Xiulan's eyes, and Xiulan fell. The back of her head met the sharp carved edge of a massive desk. Silence. The rain outside was the only witness. Xiulan stared, then quickly composed himself. Mixia rushed in, gasping, but her fear quickly curdled into cold calculation. "She deserved it," she hissed. "Now we have everything." Transition. The spirit rises, but in the darkness where Xiulan's life ended, a cold, fierce light ignited. Her spirit refused the journey to the Yellow Springs. She lifted, a silhouette of vengeance, bound forever to this place and to them. 2 weeks later, Xiulan and Mixia were living the life they stole. They slept in Xiulan's bed, ate at Xiulan's table, and convinced themselves they were free. But the air in the mansion was growing colder. That night, the haunting began. Xiulan woke to the scent of the jade carving's perfume. A faint, icy hand touched his shoulder. He spun around. Nothing, but the mirror held a truth he couldn't deny. Mixia tried to ignore the subtle terror, the misplaced objects, the inexplicable drafts, until she found a red silk ribbon, Xiulan's favorite, tied tightly around her own reflection in a vanity mirror. The climax. "You took everything!" Xiulan's voice, a crystalline echo, filled the room. Xiulan and Mixia huddled together, paralyzed by fear. The temperature plummeted, and the rain outside turned into a howling gale. The air thickened, pressing down on them. A single, unseen force lifted Xiulan, holding him suspended in the cold air, face to face with the woman he had destroyed. His gasps were swallowed by the sound of the storm. Conclusion. Xiulan's final whisper was a promise of eternal torment. "My life ended on this floor, but your peace will end in this house." She dropped him, but not to the ground. She dropped him into a never-ending spiral of guilt, fear, and cold, unending rain. The haunting had just begun. Fade to black. End of part 1.